Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kelsey. If you're new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below and join the family because you don't want to miss out on any of my future videos. Alright, if you click on this video, you came to the right spot. You literally came to the right spot. But before we get into it, like I said, comment down below and please subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss anything, because sis, we are on to bigger and greater things. This is a series of Speak Life to Her, and on this series you're going to learn all things biblical. We're also diving into relationships and singleness and all that good stuff. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about why are you single? Understanding your singleness, understanding being in this single state that you're in right now. But I want to help y'all out a little bit. I just want to kind of give y'all some little tips and tricks, all right? So I have my notes right in front of me, so if you see me looking down, that's why. But we're going to just dive right into this video, okay? So first thing, you guys already know, if you have been on my channel, if you have always been here, you know that I'm a woman of Yah. And I'm always going to pretty much put him before everything and anything. So first thing that you want to do if you are single is you have to seek contentment in him. And what do I mean by seeking contentment in Yah? You have to seek him first before everything. You have to make sure that he is the first priority. He is the first one that you go to. He's the first everything. Making sure that you're seeking contentment in him. And you have to be content in him in order to grow in your singleness, and in order to grow in your future. If you are going to potentially be a future wife, you have to grow in him and be content in him in all stages of your life. So making sure that you are praying daily, making sure that you are repenting, making sure that you are studying in his word. And if you do go to church, that is fine, but making sure that you just have that personal relationship with him and being content in his presence at all times. Number 2, we have trusting in his timing. Now, I know we hear this a lot in all stages of life and in everything. Trust in Yah's timing, trust in his timing, trust in his timing. But this is very important because sometimes we can become so impatient with our journey that we forget about just trusting. But you have to make sure that you trust him completely so that you can get to that next point. And also, when you're trusting in his timing, sometimes like I said, we just get so impatient. But you have to be patient. You have to trust him with all your heart. And what do I mean with all your heart? Everything, your being, you have to trust him. It can be challenging, I'm not going to lie, because we all go through those moments in life where we can say that we trust him, but then still we have those moments of doubt, those moments of fear, those moments of, oh my gosh, am I ever going to get there? But it's very important to trust him because he sees that you're trusting him. He can see that you're trusting him in everything. All right. Number 3, we have cultivate personal growth / like your gifts, your talents, everything. So cultivate those little things because it's very important. You know, when you're single, sometimes you may become so focused on being in a relationship, focusing on your future marriage, or just focusing on those things where you forget about the present. You forget about where you're at right in that moment. So cultivate those little things. If you are talented in some areas, if you are gifted in some areas, focus on those things. If you enjoy singing, go to some singing lessons. If you enjoy dancing, take some dance classes. Or if you like reading books, start a book, just little things like that. Making sure that you're cultivating those little things so that it can kind of keep your mind at ease, keep your mind not so focused on, oh my gosh, I'm like so lonely, I have nobody, everybody's doing this, everybody is in relationships, everybody's getting engaged, everybody's is married, everybody has kids. But in that moment of your singleness, making sure that you are keeping your mind just going, keep your mind focused on other things of, like I said, cultivating those personal things so that you're not so distracted on what you don't have at the moment. All right, next we have is serving others. So this can simply be just volunteering, going out and helping out the homeless, going to homeless shelters, making sure that you're truly just serving others and serving those around you. If you have family and friends, make sure that you are, if you like to cook, cook a little meal for your family or your friends and just serving them. And like I said, volunteering, just keeping your mind, keeping yourself busy, doing things that is truly building you spiritually, mentally, and physically. Okay, next we have openness to new opportunities. So being open to new opportunities. So travel. Girl, you single. Okay, travel. Take this moment of your single stay, the single season that you're in right now. Take that moment and just live it up. But not live it up too much because, we're women of Yah and we're trying to make sure that we're not living in sin. So, but live it up to the fullest of just being the fullness that the woman that you are right now in Yah, just really living it up in Him. And like I said, travel, try new things, try new restaurants. And if you do have a circle of women of you that you hang out with, go hang out with your friends, because let me tell you, when you get married, some things you won't be able to do. Okay, just saying, there's just some things you will not be able to do. I mean, maybe times, you can't hang out with your friends, but when you're by yourself, you're just able to do what you want to do. You don't have nobody telling you, like, no, you cannot go here. No, you cannot do this. No, you cannot do that. But really take that moment of being single and enjoy it and really express, just yourself to the fullest, but not too much. Okay, not too much. All right, next we have pray for guidance and pray for your future spouse. So this is very important because, like I said, we can become so focused on the loneliness and not having a person or your spouse at that time. Take the moment for guidance. Ask Yah to guide you and direct you in all areas of your life. Because if you are not praying for guidance, you can try to do things and try to control things on your own, and you do not want to do that. You don't want to try to put everything into your own hands. You want to make sure that Yah is guiding you into this next season. Because what if He's guiding you to move out of state? And you're like, what? Why is He guiding me to move out of state? Because your potential husband could be there. Why? You could be asking, why is Yah guiding me to this new school or college or whatever? Like, your potential husband could be there. So truly pray and ask Yah for guidance. And also pray for your future spouse. Now, you may be like, girl, oh my gosh, like, this is going to be weird. Actually, just praying for somebody that I don't know, I've never seen. This right here is so important because while you're single and while you're praying for your spouse is somewhere right now and you don't know where he is. You don't know his name. You may know this person, and that may be your future spouse. And when you're praying for them, it's going to feel weird. It's going to feel very weird, but it'll also give you a sense of peace and a little bit of joy. Like, oh my gosh, like, wow, I'm actually praying for this man. Like, this feels good. And it will give you just a sense of peace and a sense of comfort when you are praying for this, for your spouse. And what this is going to do while you're praying for him, it's not only just going to give you that peace and that trust, it's also building him up in the area where he is in right now. This is going to, like, secretly, like, he's going to be like, why am I just receiving like this strength? Like, why am I feeling this spiritual strength right now? It's because you're sending up a prayer for him at that moment. So, like I said, making sure that you're praying for your guidance, making sure that you're praying for your spouse and also your future marriage as well. Okay, next we have set healthy boundaries. So this is one thing that I actually experienced myself when I was single. I was making sure that I was just setting those boundaries for myself. If you don't know, I will link a video up above talking about when I was single, I kept my virginity, and not this was just because I was being obedient to the voice of Yah, and just being obedient period, because I knew that I wanted to save myself for my husband. So I made sure to set boundaries in that area. My husband was not the only guy I was with, like, or when we met, well, when I met my husband, I was not with anybody. I wasn't talking to nobody else or anything. But years before I met my husband, yes, I was dating a few other people and stuff like that. But I made sure to even set boundaries then. And those were not men of Yah. So I had to make sure that I literally set those boundaries right in the beginning. And thank Yah. And this is why I know, of course, my husband was the man that was supposed to be with me. Or, I was supposed to be with him. We were supposed to just have this marriage. Because when I came to him and I said, I'm a virgin and I wanted to wait until marriage to have sex, and he was like, wow, it's crazy that you say that, because I prayed for my potential wife, or my girlfriend, fiance, to be a virgin. And that's when I was like, oh yeah, cool. Like this is really good. So that kind of really brought peace to mind, knowing that that's what he longed for as well. So just setting those healthy boundaries. If you struggle with porn, masturbation, making sure that you flee from that, and you let that go. If you are talking to someone right now as you're single, but you're not actually dating them right now, making sure you are setting those boundaries, because not only is this good for you, this is good for your spiritual health, and making sure that you're keeping Yah first and being obedient to his will and his calling for you. Okay. Next, we have mentorship. And if you are someone that is surrounded by amazing women of Yah, this is awesome. Surround yourself with also like wives, that women that are already currently married. Surround yourself with them so that they are going to give you the advice that you need. And also subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to be your mentor as well. Making sure that you are just surrounding yourself with women of Yah, women that can empower you, women that can keep you motivated, women that can just build you, strengthen you, guide you, all those good things, making sure that you have that mentorship that you need. I'm going to end off with a scripture before we end this video. So Psalms 27:14 says, wait on Elohim, be of good courage, and he shall strengthen thy heart. Wait, I say, on Elohim. So you guys, I thank you so much for watching this video. And like I said, this is a series of Speak Life to Her. And like I said, there are some amazing things coming with Speak Life to Her. So please make sure to stay updated. Follow me on Instagram at Kels_Davis ____. Okay. I will link that down below as well. So I just truly thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will see you on the next. Bye.